Hey, you guys ever heard of Robert Crumb? He was a comic book artist back in the 60s. He made a he made a lot of weird shit. One of his more famous comics was called Fritz the Cat. Later on in the 70s, they made a movie about it, and that's what we're going to review today. I mean, look at this. You already can tell we're going to have some fun.
So we start our film off with this beautiful scene. Oh yeah.
It's a little too late to tell you now, but this movie's X-rated. That means this movie's dirty.
This is our protagonist, Fritz. He's a 20-something-year-old with only one thing on his mind. And I think you all know what that is.
And if not, let's just say Fritz isn't the only pussy you'll see in this movie.
Fritz ends up tricking these ladies to follow him while he talks about his life. He ends up bringing them to a place where a whole bunch of people smoke pot. None of the rooms were available though, so they ended up taking the bathroom.
It's for sex.
The cops end up finding him though with his illegal drug orgy. He soon escapes into a synagogue. However, soon after, the cops find him there as well. Pretty much right when the cop gets there, he escapes, leaving the scene to be completely pointless. He ends up going back to his school dorm, where he has the sudden realization that he should see the world and all of it that it has to offer. Whether it be the drugs or him becoming a fugitive, he has decided to go. However, maybe it's just because he burnt down his entire school. Then we are introduced to the most trippy and best song in the entire film. We end up finding Fritz in a crowbar. And no, not the metal piece of junk for your car. This bar is specifically for crows. And by crows I mean black people. And I thought Disney was bad with Dumbo. Fritz ends up befriending one of the crows at the bar, and they go out for a night on the town. They end up jacking a car and take it for a joyride. However, tragedy soon happens when they drive off the bridge and crash onto the rocks below.
Wow, they're gonna end the movie like that? I mean, it's a bit short, but. Ha! Just kidding. He didn't die. Wow, he really cares about him. I hope Fritz returns the favor sometime in the future.
After Fritz has another epiphany, he ends up starting a race war against the black people and the cops. Fritz's crow friend tries to get him out of there. However, Fritz is determined to help the black people revolt. This, in turn, causes his friend to be shot to death. Fritz soon realizes that he is in way over his head and runs out of there like a little bitch. No, your crow friend saved your life, and this is how you repay him? You know, Fritz, you're a real piece of shit. Also in the scene, Mickey Mouse makes a cameo. I guess Mickey Mouse is pretty happy that they're gonna murder Uncle Remus. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. My, what a wonderful day. Out in the sunset, out in the day. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day.
That was a bit excessive.
Running away from the cops again, Fritz finds his off-again, on-again girlfriend, and the two of them decide to leave the city to keep Fritz safe from the cops. Unfortunately, they soon run out of gas shortly after.
You probably would, Fritz. You probably would.
His girlfriend tells Fritz to go get gas, but being the stubborn jackass that he is, he ends up leaving her because he don't give a fuck. He ends up getting lost. Due to this, he ends up finding a Nazi. The Nazi group have a plan to blow up the nuclear power plant, which they end up making Fritz plant the bomb. In this moment, Fritz finally comes to the realization that he should make peace, not war. However, it's a little too late. Living his dream on exploring the world, Fritz is now on his deathbed, inches away from death.
What is it, Fritz? Tell us. What? What did you learn? You know what? I'm glad they killed you off in the comics.